What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So it looks like Call of Duty is on track to release the Season 4 update because marketing has officially started with the beginning of this week. So it looks like they have started posting images, giving us some information and intel in regards to this season, the theme, a first look at the operators, and all of that good stuff. So that's what we're going to cover in today's video. If you find it informative or helpful at any point, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. So so far leading up to the Season 4 update, based on the leaks that we've seen, the news and the information that has been compiled, Season 4 is going to be based around Stitch. He was found in the files and sort of confirmed to us that he was going to come in alongside that with the Season 3 outro cinematic. So once we saw that and it said Stitch's name and he was in prison and Adler said he kept a little insurance, it sort of confirmed to us that Stitch is not dead, but he's been imprisoned all these years. Now the good news is they have officially started the marketing this week. The unfortunate thing is the roadmap in itself has not been posted yet. I waited a couple of hours just to see if maybe we would get lucky enough to see it early. But it looks like they're following the standard schedule that we get with every single update. So basically, the little teaser artwork that we get today, then maybe a cinematic trailer, some sort of an intro tomorrow or the day after, and then the official blog post goes live exactly a week before the update, which is going to be this upcoming Thursday. And then following that, they're going to start teasing other things. The Battle Pass blog post usually comes in around a day before the actual update goes live or two, so maybe on Tuesday, and then we jump into the actual update. And then also don't forget, early access downloads usually start appearing either at the end of this week or the start of next week. So that's the schedule that we have at the moment. But quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code TRIDZO for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. On top of this is what the marketing began with. So Treyarch posted this, and then they said, "Miss me?" ? The Call of Duty account also posted a reply with the eye emoji. This was a photo of a life-size Stitch operator in Treyarch headquarters or studios. Now, the thing about this, obviously, it confirms that he is coming back because they're teasing at him yet again, and we know the information from the files and all of that, but they did not show a new style of him in this image. So you see here, this is the original Cold War variant. We know that since he's been in jail for a while, he's probably gonna look a little bit different than this. And that's actually true because Call of Duty ended up posting the official key marketing for the Season 4 update. And this is what they said. When your enemy becomes your only option, Stitch is out, Adler's behind it, and Pantheon won't see it coming. Season 4 of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 arrives on May 29th. So first off, confirming that it is next week. And then they posted this image showcasing the new Stitch operator. So obviously he's going to be returning from Cold War. The quality of the operator from this key artwork that they're showing here absolutely looks insane. It definitely looks like a massive upgrade from what we saw last time around in Cold War. And this had people wondering, is MJ the actual actor for Stitch? Is he completely gone? Did they replace him? Because it just looks so different. Well, the Ghost of Hope asked, did y'all recast MJ? Someone actually replied. He said, no, he's still here. And then took a screenshot from his official Instagram page, and it says, from Crazer, babysitter for hire. And then he also posted the Season 4 marketing artwork. So it looks like they have kept him. It's just the quality has gotten so good now that it seemed like a completely different person, but this is the Stitch that we're gonna get. Now, one thing that I also noticed from this operator is it looks very similar to the prison version of Adler that we ended up seeing in Season 1 of Cold War. It looks pretty much identical. The bald head, the mask, the same sort of gear. Obviously, this one looks a little bit more higher quality. Obviously, the tattoos have a little bit more definition to them, but it's the fact that it looks very, very similar. And as I told you guys, this season is just sort of like reminiscing off Cold War. Some of the DLC weapons like the FFAR, the LC-10, these are coming in from Cold War. And it looks like not only is Stitch also coming from Cold War, but some of the skin styles that he has might also be coming in. So that's like the first thing that I noticed. It was available in the Season 1 Battle Pass. It looks like this is just now they're bringing it back again, just different coloration, different style. It was a pretty sick skin, so I honestly don't mind it. Now, another thing that I also noticed within that Battle Pass is the fact that we have Adler in it. So that's when the Adler operator was added. There's also a Helen Park operator as well. Now, something else that you'll notice in the key marketing artwork itself is the fact that Adler is actually in the background. Now, they faded him out just to tell you that he's in the shadow of Stitch. He's the one who broke him out. Pretty much everything is in play. He's like the mastermind, and he's the reason that Stitch is out, obviously, as we saw from the cinematic. And then also, when you go into the cinematic, we didn't really talk about this, but in the description, it says here, with the Pantheon codenames finally uncovered, Adler and the Rogue Black Ops team can finally clear their names, but only with some outside help. And then said, watch the season 3 outro and see what's coming next in season 4. So basically, they're telling us that Adler needs the help of Stitch to uncover all of the secrets to Pantheon, and Stitch is going to be the one to help. Now, in terms of the storyline, I'm wondering, is he going to be brainwashed? Is Adler going to, maybe all these years he was brainwashing him and waiting for an opportunity to use him, and now he's going to come in and basically be the good guy? Or is he just going to be, regular old Stitch? Is going to come out and they're going to have him help out, go to all these different locations and areas and figure out everything that they need to, and then maybe at the very end he can end up betraying them, and then that could start or continue the story on later on into season 5 as well as season 6, and that's how the storyline could be for Black Ops 7. Now, there's a couple of theories, there's a couple of ideas, but the main thing that honestly I'm thinking about is, will we finally see some Pantheon operators? Now, we are yet to see any of those Milsim operators that were shown within the campaign. It's obviously, they're like the main villains that we have within the entire storyline, and we are still yet to get any actual operators from Pantheon. So I'm thinking, well, now that we're seeing some ties between Perseus and Pantheon, could we potentially see those? Or will they go the route of maybe bringing back older Perseus characters? For example, throughout Cold War's life cycle, almost every season they were introducing a new character that was working under Stitch, and then at the very end when Stitch was quote-unquote killed, we never knew what happened to the rest of the team. Like, did they just all disperse? Did they all continue on and move forward without Stitch? What ended up happening to them? I have no idea. So it's very interesting to see, will maybe Stitch get the team back together to help him out, and then in the end they betray, Adler and the whole group, or how's that gonna work? But I'm very interested in seeing what the storyline is gonna have, the operators, and the battle pass. Now, unfortunately, usually with key marketing and artwork like this, we'll get to see the main DLC weapon for the season. They'll usually be holding on to it, but in this case, he's not holding on to anything. It would have been nice if maybe he was holding on, like if he had the brass knuckles on to sort of confirm if those were going to be coming in or not. But in this case, yet again, no confirmations for anything like that other than what we see here, and then potentially the Adler operator that could be coming in, considering he's like the mastermind of everything. But that is all that I have for you guys here in this video. Obviously, this is just one image. There's going to be a lot more to come in. I'm expecting a trailer to go live maybe tomorrow, and then we'll break that down. Maybe we'll see some unreleased operators, and if more marketing does release, and usually PlayStation or Xbox will mess around and accidentally release an image that they're not supposed to, I'll keep you guys covered on that, and I'll post a video on it right away. But make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on all of this news. But it's been your boy Chizo. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.